Hey guys, how's it going? Got a lot of books to review actually. Starting off with Winter Soldier number 6. In this one, Winter Soldier is looking for a agent by the name of Leo. He was underground in San Francisco 12 years ago in this lab, and he was put to sleep, of course, in his tube. And inside this tube, and 12 years ago the earthquake came, and of course the whole underground got destroyed kinda, and the tube broke and he escaped. So when he got out, he didn't know who he was. All he like when he woke up, he was just like freaking out, like what's going on. Is there a war? Who's the war? Like what's going on? So Winter Soldier goes down, and this is now 12 years earlier, 12 years later now, in the present. They're down there, him actually trying to find out, like, what happened, where is he, any kind of clue, because I guess there's usually protocols when people like Winter Soldier or the agent that was put to sleep wake up, they have like a protocol or something, but the protocol 12 years ago, in the past, after the whole earthquake happened, the guy just freaked out, took off. He didn't go through a protocol of like, okay, who he is, what time it is, what's his mission, anything like that. So the search, of course, continues, and as he's looking for Leo, he's killing the people that he needs to send a message to Winter Soldier. So it was a good start for this storyline. Next one is number 7. So in this one, of course, the continuance. In this book, you find out that Leo, the agent, is really, of course, he's like sending messages to Winter Soldier to tell him, hey, you know what, I'm alive, and there can only be one. And while Winter Soldier and Black Widow are hunting for him, he's actually after Black Widow. So in the end, he takes Black Widow hostage. Black Widow goes to his base, and then of course Leo finds her, knocks her out, and takes her as hostage because he's really after her, not Winter Soldier. We find out. Next one is Wonderland number 1 by Zanscope. This one picks up right after Wonderland number 6, I believe. Yeah. In this one, of course, the war, and now I didn't pick up Wonderland, the other series, so just please bear with me. And if I make a mistake, please correct me on it. In this one, I guess Snow White, or whoever this character is now gone. And now that she's gone, I believe she now wants to rule the underworld or Wonderland because she's not there anymore. So now the mom is protecting the main girl, who needs to go back down there and rule like she's meant to. Also in this issue, there's a little boy who gets abused by his father here a lot. I mean, it's just really sad reading this and watching this kid get slapped around. But towards the end, you see the Mad Hatter, or character like him, offering him the hat, and he's and he picks up this razor, and he goes out. He's like, Dad, I have something I need to talk to you or to show you something, and he cuts his throat, and he cuts his, I believe, stomach. And then the mom wakes up, and the mom's like, hey, what's going on? Why is he lying on the ground? Why is your dad lying on the ground? And of course, he's wearing Mad Hatter's hat, and he's all crazy looking. And also, the girl that's supposed to go is this one right here, this blonde girl. This blonde girl right here. She's the one that's supposed to go to Wonderland and rule. And this is the mom right here who is protecting her, moving from city to city. I guess they all want her down there now in Wonderland to rule like she's meant to rule. So I'm definitely going to be back to pick up number 2. Now, again, just bear with me, I'm new at this particular title because when I saw it, I heard good things about it, so I went and picked it up because I always wanted to, but I was too late to pick up the other series. So I'm just kind of lost, but, getting it. So I'm definitely going to pick up number 2 to see what goes on. Black Kiss 2, number 1. This book is just sex, devils, and the Titanic. That's all I'm gonna say. It puts Saga in a walk in the park. It's got nudity all over. So yeah, not for kids, 18 years and older. Trust me, it puts Saga to shame. Let's put it this way. One of my friends went to a comic book convention here in California, and the artist who made this creepy was also there, and I guess he also has a TV series. So my friend was very nice enough to pick this up for me and had it autographed by this guys who created the TV show. I found out that's also playing on Saturday nights. It's like Outer Limits and the Creepy Show or the Creep Show, whatever that shows in the 70s or the 60s. I don't know. But anyway, so my friend was nice enough to pick this up and have it autographed by all those curators and writers, and yeah. So also picked up the 20th anniversary of Spawn 220. I also have one or two variant covers that I bought that's on its way. And I also picked up, I haven't read Spawn yet, so I'm really excited to read that. Also picked up Spawn number 222 with The Cure. I'm a huge Spawn fan, but I really haven't picked up Spawn titles for the last, I believe, year and a half, because I've been so busy picking up other titles that, I like a lot. So yeah, but now I'm just playing catch up with all the Spawn titles, so I'm almost caught up, I believe. Also picked up Batman number 12. This issue was just a very simple issue. There's two kids who live in this neighborhood, this horrible, horrible neighborhood, and they're just barely surviving. And every time, like, this kid gets beat up, and the girl, I believe, she's the one that works underground with all the electrical and all this stuff. And so one night, Batman comes and saves them, helps them out. And she just like, I gotta help him. So she goes digging, like, how does Batman know? Or how, she goes like through YouTube videos and stuff and finding out how Batman turns the light off, or how does electrical die around him, stuff like that. So she goes underground searching, because she, of course, works underground with all the electrical wires. And she finds out the little bat box. And she, I think, changes it or something, and that makes Batman visible. But she finds out that, Batman is now visible to everybody. Well, to the criminals, I believe. That's how it went. And then she goes back down to make sure to fix it. And then in the process, Batman's like, what? You're done down here. And she's like, well, the criminal, no, you did it. You took the box and you messed it up. So, she's like, well, I came down to help you. So it was just a really simple issue. Yeah. Other one I picked up is the True Blood number 1. And then, of course, one of my earlier videos, I showed the variant cover that I got. This one, the story is more based off Snooki, or Snook, and it's more about her and her power. Now, this is my first time collecting True Blood, so as far as the comic book goes, because I'm so into the show, so it's more about her powers and how, of course, she reads minds, and how she was called a freak, and all this stuff. He's not actually in it. It's more of this too, but the story is more of her. And also picked up True Blood number 2, which the story more surrounds around Eric. Um, there's this guy this vampire, the old vampire that has lived for so long, and he made, oh God, I forgot his bloody name. Let me see if I remember. His name is... Okay, here we go. His name is Remus. Remus. He's a modern vampire. He's like a rock star, an underground rock star, and he has those followers. And I guess he faked his death to make himself disappear, but then people found out that he was still alive. So now he's back, and he's coming after Eric, and Eric goes after him. So of course they fight and everything, but this is the past when Eric and Remus are fighting, and I believe Eric wins. And then now the present hits, Remus is back, and he ends up, because I guess the vampires and the humans are now living together, so it's a vampire holiday. And Remus is now back after Eric. So that's where it ended. So I think I'm 2 issues behind right now, so I'm definitely going to go pick up number 3 and number 4, and then go from there. Alright, that's about it. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the Wonderland book. So if you guys have any suggestions on which issues I should pick up, like in the past, if I missed anything or will help me understand, please let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great week.